Hello everyone, welcome to Cosmic Express, the new puzzle game in my 9:30 slot of the week. So we have to draw a train line from the start to beginning and pick up all the passengers and drop them off in their respective boxes. Seems simple enough, right? But I'm sure it's going to get far more complicated as we progress. Hopefully some of what I've learnt in Linelight will help. So our train still has only one passenger capacity. So we're gonna pick this one up, drop them off, pick them up, drop them off, and finish. I can only imagine how much more complicated this will be for if the train gets longer or different types of passengers going to different houses. We'll go to 3 rather than skipping over to 4. And immediately. But orange to an orange house. Purple to a purple house. Orange to an orange house. And exit. And we can speed that right up. Alright, let's jump over to 4. Still only have our one passenger capacity. So pick up, drop off, pick up, drop off. Yeah, that's going to work out. I don't know what the game engine does if it doesn't work out, if it just kind of spits you out and say, nah mate, broke the system. Up to number 5. Alright, here's the first one that my brain doesn't go, okay, I can solve that immediately. But I'm sure we can figure it out. Purple goes to a purple home, picks up an orange. To an orange home. We need to make sure we leave ourselves an out. Is the thing I'm really trying to think about. Now, we've touched that orange. There's no way back to it, is there? Alright. How do I have a button to undo everything? No. Just go back to main menu. I'm sure there's probably some other control for this, isn't there? How about we just work with the edges then? Orange? Oh. I bet I can't try and spit you in a purple house, can I? Is this gonna ruin everything? No. It just passes by, that's fine. So orange goes to this orange house. Purple goes to this purple house. This orange goes to this orange house. But now we have encapsulated ourselves. Well, I'm glad it wasn't too easy for too long, eh? I'm already flummoxed. Alright, let's try and just keep the momentum going. Let's jump over to 8. Is this a choice of exits? Is that what's going on? Purple to purple. Orange to orange. I wonder if we can drop off orange and pick up purple at the same time. Drop off purple, pick up orange, deposit orange, and finish? Is that going to work out? Yeah, grand old time. Are we unlocking different levels depending on which exit we go out of? That's very interesting. We're getting to all kinds of levels of complexity now, aren't we? Right, 3 of each. Hopefully, that just works. I love it when a plan comes together. Right, that takes us to 12, so let's drop back down to 10. What do you want from me? Here to there, here to there. Oh, okay. How about you go in? Give me the extra space on the outside edge. You go in there. Then you go in here. No. I feel like we're going to need to use the outside edge more than this inner 3x5 strip. If we do too much on the outside edge, we're going to block off our exit, which is no good. No bueno. And we obviously can't just take 5 at once, right? Just to confirm this doesn't work. No, of course not. Okay. Why do these houses have... I mean, the orientations are different for one, and these ones have black dots on. I have no idea if that is important. Can we start at the back? Leave that open. Put you down on the second one, then pick up the second one, put you on the first. But then we're going to pen these guys in with no escape of getting out, because we miss one, right? We missed number 3. Yeah. Is there any way to get one more? I mean, there must be a way, but where can I fit one extra pass through? All right, let's keep up with the attempt at quick progress early. We're going to have to pick up before we put down, right? But once we do, we can't come back on ourselves through this line. And we can't finish on this one coming back on itself, right? This presents its own whole host of problems. How can we go back on ourselves twice? This just doesn't work, does it? We miss the last pickup. You are too tall to fit through the airlock. If I'm struggling now, I can only imagine how difficult it's all going to get. Is that just where we were? That is just where we were, wasn't it? Alright, send me up to 12. Right, this is the same kind of problem. The orientation of these pairs... I mean, we can't come back on both and still progress out forwards because we will put ourselves into a dead end. So if we can figure out the universal way to create 2 loops back on oneself, we should be far more prepared for everything else. I think the fact that we have 3 gaps at the bottom, like a triple space here rather than no space at the top, is going to be important. Or perhaps we have to think differently and not put them in the houses that they're next to. Because there's no reason that they have to go into the buildings they're stood next to. But if we create an entire pass through here, we'll never get back to the exit. Right, there's clearly a fundamental part of the puzzle solving I'm not following yet. So let's go back to number 5. Orange into orange, purple, into purple, orange, into orange, and then we get trapped by the last selection. Of course, we can work from the back of the puzzle. It's still the same puzzle, really. Although I guess the logic of pickups and drop-offs won't work the same in my brain doing it that way around, so maybe that is ill-advised. Right, that's those 2 done. Can we do the whole thing in reverse over here? We need to pick up orange, put orange down, pick up purple, put purple down. No? Did I miss something? Yeah, we got it. One purple once, second purple twice, one orange once, then we come unstuck. Now we could pick up this adorable. Alright, that's my moments of amusement. We could pick up this one last. Oh, I can't draw random tiles. But I can delete random tiles. So if I'm picking you up last, dropping you off there. And picking... That goes house to here, so that's backwards. I should work from the front of the puzzle, shouldn't I? This bifurcates the puzzle, so this cannot be. as far as intuition tells me. Pick up 1. Put down 1. So that finishes the 2 purples. But now, with this line and this line, we can't go forward, back twice, because we need to go forward once and back, pick up, and then forward again. And that would be too much. Is that it? Right. I'm putting the chicane between the second to last and last one. Let's not go to Ursa Minor yet. Two should be far more simple, right? I guess the problem becomes when we take from one corner to the opposing corner, we're basically cutting a line in between. So if we cut a line in between, how do we collect the other and move this to that corner? But if we do that, we create a line like that. How do we get the other one across that line? Is the million-dollar question. It can't be this, because we've now just created the same line across the center that's to be avoided. So what then? We make sure we double back on ourselves on that line. Right? Excellent. And that is Delphinius. There's a lot of levels. That is a lot of levels. Take me back to 8. Get rid of this. So we've done this once, but now I presume we've done this once, we keep the unlock level open. So we need to figure out the way to get out of the room in the opposing side. It's very clever design for the game. So we can use all of this empty space to our advantage, so long as we don't lock the railway off at the opposing exit. Now I kind of wish I'd taken an extra moment to recognize the previous solution, which is just this, isn't it? So with that as a base then, how do we change what we're doing? Can we move this lobe to the opposing side to change something about how this is solved? It's not like we can't enter from the other side. Not that that helps us because it's a mirror, I suppose. So if we collect orange to orange. That picks up purple. Drops off purple, picks up purple again. And now we miss an orange on the way out, right? So how do we get this guy across without breaking the center line? Because as soon as we try and come back up the center, we obviously can't. So by definition, we must come in one, through the center, and back out of the other. Now this is of course never going to work, because we end up in this problem. So basically what we know, or what I believe I know, is that these bits of railway are a given. It's just how do we order everything else to get the car to come in. Also, there's no way that this can be the first track that the car goes up, because it's going to have to come down one of these two, and that's not going to get us out of the opposing door. Now we can come to this side, but if we do this, we would pick up purple, drop purple off, and never revisit this orange house. Unless, what if we pick up this orange, take them immediately back to this house, pick up this purple, put them in the middle house, pick up that orange, goes in that house immediately, then we can pick up this purple, take them the long way across, and we never actually need to make a third pass through the center. So I should definitely challenge my own assumptions. Because clearly here, the thing that we started off thinking that we had to go up and back and up again is entirely untrue. Right, let's give 13 a quick peep. Oh, that's going to be complicated. Alright, instead of delving into that, what I will do is I will say thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.